Welcome back to the Media Box on the 28th session of the Congress of Local and Regional Authorities. My name's Keely Sullivan, and today I'm with Ms. Lucia Wagenaar KROON. Ms. Wagenaar KROON, welcome.
Thank you very much.
And just to begin, you took part in the leadership seminar organized by the Congress in Ukraine for the mayors newly elected in May 2015. In your opinion, are there any similarities or differences with your own experience that you'd like to highlight?
There are a lot of similarities. That was, for a fact, very interesting for me to find out, because they're newly elected mayors, and as every newly elected mayor, there are some uncertainties that you can have to cope with. For instance, where can I find advice for things? Because a mayor is a very holistic position. So where can I find these experiences from other mayors, more experienced mayors? How do I know if what I'm doing is the right thing? And how do I get to reach out and speak to my people for which I'm selected?
And are there any differences that you would like to highlight?
Yeah, there are of course also many differences. I think in the Ukraine you can see that local democracy is very much at the beginning, and they have very poor means, limited means, which is very difficult to do all the tasks that you are planning to do. And we, for instance, in the Netherlands, sometimes I think we are very lucky because we have so much, and still we have things to improve as well. So we can learn from each other, but I think the main thing is that it's just starting and they have to learn a lot and they have poor means to do and to achieve their goals.
Right, and just to add on to that, the Ukrainian mayors, they're facing huge expectations from their population. And did you feel like they're ready to respond to the demand and propose improvement in their communities?
Yes, I really think so, because what I found there was a group of mayors who were very enthusiastic and very exciting to do the things in the right way and to do it and to learn from other experiences. So how do you facilitate initiatives from your own people, and how do you learn how to do the right things in these initiatives? For instance, we talked about the economic systems, and we talked about the infrastructures, and they have also very poor means to improve the infrastructure. And I was telling about an example that I had in the Netherlands, where governments and the business layer were talking together and were putting money together to build new roads. And that's also a possibility to find new fundings for problems you have in the Ukraine. Therefore, the main difficulty is to make sure that it's not for just one business, so that corruption is at the edge of looking around the edge. You have to make sure that it's for general purposes. And still there are a lot of possibilities, and it's very nice to see how you can learn from each other in that direction. So we can help find new means. For instance, also crowdfunding, which could be very important in new fundings in the Ukraine.
Right, and how also do you think the Congress can provide support?
Well, this was an experience, and it was a really good one, because it's from one mayor to another, really connecting and really learning from each other. So, and it's also, of course, necessary to do it in your own country, but it's also good if you're in a learning democracy to learn from other democracies. And I'm very happy to bring my experiences from the Netherlands into the Ukraine. And I think this should be continued on several layers. But I think mayor to mayor is a very important layer. So I hope the cooperation will continue, and they can also be able to make it a structural thing, so that it's not just one session, but that you can come back and do some sort of visitation or some sort of exchange of experience and coaching, and find out what did you do with the results, and was it really effective what we did. So I hope it will continue especially for the new mayors in Ukraine, because they're worth it, and they're on the edge of a new world of change. What I found in the Ukraine, it was very special. There's an air of people who want things to change, and it's the right time to do it. So I hope the Congress is able to step in at this moment and to continue the good work we're doing there.
Right, definitely. Well, I wanted to thank you for your time. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for the interview and
Yes.
the possibility to speak up for this.
Oh, yes, we appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.